Welcome to AI in Marketing. I am your host and news curator, Stan Bertolo from Nitro Marketing. You will find links to all the stories mentioned in this episode in the show notes.
Hello, this is Nia, your voice for today's headlines. It's Friday, April 17. Here is what we are covering. Anthropic has launched Claude Opus 4.7, its latest AI model, which is now available to the public through Claude AI, the Claude API, and partners like Microsoft Foundry. While Opus 4.7 is not as powerful as the unreleased Claude Mythos, which Anthropic considers too dangerous for public use, it represents the most advanced model in the Claude Opus series. This model excels in advanced coding, visual intelligence, and document analysis, offering improvements over its predecessor, Opus 4.6. Users have reported that Opus 4.7 can handle complex coding tasks with precision and consistency, requiring less supervision. The model is also noted for its creativity and quality in producing professional documents and interfaces. Despite these advancements, Opus 4.7 does not surpass the capabilities of Claude Mythos, which scores higher on benchmarks like Humanity's Last Exam. On this exam, Opus 4.7 achieved a score of 46.9%, outperforming other models except Mythos, which scored 56.8%. With tools, Opus 4.7 scored 54.7%, trailing behind GPT-5.4 Pro and Mythos. Anthropic has released a detailed model card comparing Opus 4.7 to other models from Anthropic and competitors like OpenAI and Google. The release of Opus 4.7 continues Anthropic's rapid pace of innovation in 2026, as the company balances advancing AI capabilities with safety considerations. Next, Perplexity has launched its personal computer AI assistant for Mac users, available to those on the waitlist and all Mac subscribers. This Mac-based system, inspired by OpenClaw, integrates with the Perplexity Mac app to securely manage local files, apps, and browsers. It can access and operate across iMessage, Apple Mail, and Calendar, and runs continuously on a Mac Mini. Users can start tasks from an iPhone, with the assistant working on desktop files using two-factor authentication. The Perplexity Mac subscription costs $200 per month, while the $20/month Pro plan offers a less advanced web-based version. Additionally, Perplexity has expanded its AI browser Comet to iPhone and iPad, broadening its mobile reach. On that note, the New York Times reports that artificial intelligence, AI, is often compared to human intelligence, but this may not be the best approach. AI demonstrates jagged intelligence, excelling in some areas like math and programming while struggling in others, such as common-sense tasks. This term, coined by Andrej Karpathy, highlights AI's uneven capabilities, which differ from the human brain's more linear development. AI's strengths and weaknesses can help predict its impact on employment, as it may replace some jobs while enhancing others. For instance, AI systems like Google's and OpenAI's have shown remarkable improvements in solving complex math problems, yet they falter with simple trick questions. Economists like Alex Emis suggest that AI will automate certain tasks within jobs, allowing workers to focus on more significant responsibilities. AI's development relies on identifying patterns in digital data, but it lacks general intelligence and struggles with tasks requiring creativity or planning. Companies are using reinforcement learning to improve AI's skills, particularly in areas with clear right or wrong outcomes, such as math. However, this approach is less effective in fields where success is subjective. Understanding AI's jagged intelligence can provide insights into its future evolution and influence on the labor market as it continues to advance rapidly. Meanwhile, OpenAI has announced significant updates to its Codex tool, intensifying competition with Anthropic's Claude Code in the AI coding space. Codex now features the ability to operate in the background on a user's computer, allowing it to open applications and perform tasks without disrupting the user's activities. This update enables Codex to function as a coding assistant, handling auxiliary tasks such as iterating front-end changes and testing apps. OpenAI has also introduced an in-app browser for Codex, which can execute commands on web applications, with plans to extend this capability beyond localhost applications. Additionally, a new memory feature allows Codex to recall previous sessions, providing context for user interactions. Codex now includes image generation capabilities for creating product concepts and other corporate visuals. OpenAI has integrated 111 plugins from apps like CodeRabbit and GitLab Issues, enhancing Codex's ability to manage clerical tasks such as organizing Slack channels and Google Calendars. A new pay-as-you-go pricing model for ChatGPT Enterprise customers offers more flexibility. OpenAI's recent focus has shifted towards enterprise capabilities, moving away from consumer tools like the Sora 2 app. The company has faced controversies, including lawsuits over ChatGPT's mental health impact. These updates reflect OpenAI's strategy to position Codex as a versatile tool in corporate workflows, challenging Anthropic's current lead. With that said, Allbirds, a shoe brand once popular among celebrities and tech workers, saw its shares skyrocket by 580% after announcing a strategic shift from footwear to artificial intelligence (AI). The San Francisco-based company plans to rebrand as NewBird AI, following a $50 million deal to become an AI compute infrastructure business. Despite the surge, the company's market value remains over 90% lower than its 2021 peak. NewBird AI intends to purchase advanced graphic processing units, GPUs, to address a market gap in computing power for AI demands. The Allbirds brand will be acquired by American Exchange Group, known for brands like Echo Unlimited and Aerosols, in a $39 million deal. CEO Joe Vernaccio believes this move will ensure future success. However, branding consultant Wei Khan views it as more of a liquidation than a pivot, while retail analyst Heather Herzog attributes the stock surge to AI-related hype, likening it to the meme stock phenomenon. Founded in 2015, Allbirds struggled to achieve profitability, with its stock plummeting from over $500 to around $2.50 before the AI announcement. In other news, the New York Times reports that Snap, the owner of Snapchat, is laying off approximately 1,000 employees, which accounts for 16% of its full-time workforce, as it shifts towards greater use of artificial intelligence. CEO Evan Spiegel announced that the company is also cutting over 300 planned roles to achieve profitability and aims to reduce costs by over $500 million by mid-year. The decision, which has been positively received by investors, led to a 9% increase in Snap's stock price, although it remains down over 30% since the year's start. Snap's move aligns with a broader trend in the tech industry, where nearly 90 companies have cut over 70,000 jobs this year, citing AI's potential to enhance efficiency. In Snap's case, more than 65% of its code is now AI-generated. The layoffs follow pressure from activist investor Ironic Capital Management, which criticized Snap for overhiring and urged a focus on AI-driven gains. Snap had previously reduced its workforce by 10% in 2024 and 20% in 2022 due to slowed advertising revenue growth. The company expects a 12% revenue increase to $1.53 billion year-over-year and anticipates up to $130 million in layoff-related costs in the second quarter. Finally, the UK government has launched a $675 million sovereign AI fund to support domestic AI startups, aiming to reduce reliance on foreign technology. The fund will invest in areas like model development and drug discovery, providing startups access to supercomputers, visas for international hires, and government expertise. Led by James Wise and Josephine Kant, the fund has already invested in Colossum and awarded GPU hours to 6 other startups. This initiative is part of a broader strategy to position the UK as an AI producer rather than a consumer. While experts doubt complete self-sufficiency, targeted investments could help the UK secure a significant role in the global AI supply chain, despite the smaller scale compared to major international players.
Thank you for tuning in to AI and Marketing. If you want to learn more, check out the episode description. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss an episode. Contact us to learn how to launch your own AI-generated podcast at nitromarketing.com. That's NYTRO marketing.com. See you tomorrow for more AI and tech news.